Hi friends, new and old, and welcome back to the channel. It's your friend Chip, and today we're going to take a look at a special package from Mattel Creations. So I decided to join Mattel's Monster High Fang Club back when they did the Fang Vote for Catty for G3, and so I voted for Catty, and I had to add Catty to my collection. I have quite a complete collection for G3 of Monster High. There's a couple of dolls that are missing, but for the most part, I've gotten pretty much all of them, and I couldn't pass up this Catty. She's really, really cool. I really wanted to check her out. So I ordered this from Mattel. It finally showed up. Isn't that wild? It took forever for this to show up. Compared to everybody else, I saw all these people getting, I'm like, oh, mine's gotta be coming, but it just now showed up. So let's get this unboxed. I really am so excited to check her out. I haven't bought anything from Mattel Creations. This was the first purchase from Mattel Creations for me. And then my next purchase was the Alien doll. And of course, I couldn't get in to get that Alien doll until the last round, so now that'll be here sometime next year. But Catty showed up, and I'm so excited to check this out. Monster High Skeletor all over the box. I've never ordered anything from here. I've never ordered a Skeletor before, so this is really exciting to check this out and see how this all comes. Ooh, we have a really cool poster. It's attached. It is attached. And it looks like it's kind of... We're going to have to tip it upside down. Let it kind of shimmy its way out of there. And then we've got it. There we go. Look at the poster. It's attached over here with some tape. I don't know, it looks like it's coming off of that pretty good. There we go. There's Catty. Here's the poster. How cool. I mean, it's cool that it's a photograph of the doll, but I kind of wish it was artwork. I wish they would have paid an artist to draw her up. Where's Darko's artwork for this? That would have been such a cool poster. Nothing on the back. Just this really nice print of Catty. Definitely going to get that framed and put that in the toy room when I have one, or who knows, hang it around the house. People come in and see all those family photos on the wall. Mine's just random photos of toys. Really cool. Nice, thick art print. And here is the doll. Now, with Catty, we were able to vote on her hairstyle. I think it was her shoes and her makeup and the box, oddly enough. So let's open this up and take a look at what this looks like. Let's open it this way so we can turn her around. So cool. Neat. It's like an advertisement for her, like a show poster. This would be like on the t-shirt. Come dressed in meowsing lurks fit for the spotlight. And then there's this bump on the floor. Gets in my way. Feline Fine Tour. Shining on stage the 13th at midnight. The one and only super stylish and superstitious superstar is kicking off her tour with a fierce performance at Monster High, featuring chart-topping songs like The Cat's Meow, Chilling Charms, Lucky 13, Perfect Day, Jams and Jinx, The Divas in the Details, Sparkling Sophisticat, Shine Bright Like a Werecat, Rest in Pink, and more. Presented by Mattel Creations. Very cool. I like the back of the box. All right, let's turn it around and take a look. So there's the side of the box, and it has the Monster High Fang Vote right here, and then all of these stars. There's a couple up here too at the top. They're all 3D, like puffed out. Really neat. This is not a hole, is it? No. And there's the front. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's so cool. Wow. Really, really, really cool. Just taking it all in. Isn't she cool? So we have those like sparkling star details on the front of the box, that cracked mirror image behind her. And then here on the front, we have Catty Noir. And we have a broken heart right there, more of those stars. The base down here, which she's standing on, is a broken mirror. And the bottom of it has Monster High Selector with the lights. This side has more of those sparkles, and then at the top it's got the cracked heart right there. What the bottom of it says. Anything? 2025 Mattel. She's so cool. So cool. Super excited to check her out. It's one of the first times I've looked at it and gone, gosh, I probably would just leave her in the box because she looks so cool like that. But I'll probably take her out and then maybe she'll just live in the box on the shelf. But let's get her out of here so we can take a closer look at this really cool Fang Vote Catty. Alright, and she's out of the box. The box was a pain in the butt to get her out of. It was a lot of work to not destroy the box. The box can easily be taped back to shut, so it's fine. And she'll be easily slid down in there to stand on her stand and go back in the box. The stand itself is actually down in the bottom of the box. Here is the Fang Vote. Certifies that your Monster High Catty Noir Fang Vote doll materialized through the collaboration efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. Really cool. The back of it. So I think the first Skeletor that I got was Elvira. Well, I mean, technically I bought Catty first, but she showed up later. So I ordered Catty, and then I got Elvira when she came out, and then I ordered the Alien. So I have a few of the collector dolls. There's still a couple of them that I think I would have really liked if I could have gotten my hands on them. Like the Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's one of my mom's favorite scary movies. So I would have liked to have had that one. And I also really liked that doll. It was one of the first ones that I really thought was really interesting and unique. I'm not really a fan of the gender bending when it comes to these things. I really would prefer it to be the gender of the character that it was. But that one I didn't mind. I really enjoyed that one quite a bit. So I would have liked to get that one. And then I would have really liked to have gotten the Sanderson sisters. So there's a couple of them out there that I would have gotten. But the drops for these are so freaking crazy that sometimes I'm just like, it's not worth the effort in the drop and the high cost of the product to begin with. So, you know, But I'm slowly gathering some as they come out that I'm really interested in, really enjoy the design, really enjoy the movie or the character that they're based off of. This one I was super excited for. The first Fang Vote, I really wasn't that big on. I think it wasn't at Rochelle. I really didn't really feel anything for that one. I did like Jennifier's. I thought hers was really cool, but it wasn't one that I had to like go out of my way for. And there's probably people who are like, oh, but you went out of your way for this caddy. I did. Because it's G3, I really enjoy G3 a lot, and I really enjoy the dolls. I think that the bodies of the dolls are better in G3 than G1. So I just really enjoy them. I think their faces are really pretty. I just had to have this caddy to go in my G3 collection. She's so cool. So here she is. She does have a high ponytail as her hairstyle, and the hair is all braids. She's on a saddle stand, so she's going to have some problems. Let's take her off the stand for a minute. So she does have a full head of braids. They feel so nice. I really love the hair play on this because of these braids. It's just such a really nice texture. Really, really pretty. I wish it would have been longer. I think that's probably my biggest murp on that, is that it only goes down to there. I really think it should have went to the floor. I think we should have had a really long ponytail. She does have a hairband that is silver with pink stars on it. She has 2 earrings, one in this ear and one in the other. This one has a 13 with stars and danglies, and this one is just stars and danglies. She does have a headband on here that is like chromed out, and then it has these spikes, and it has these stars on the side. And little dangly stars here, and then she does have a microphone right here that comes down into a skullet. Her makeup is a star over on this eye, and then a star up on this eye with some stars and dots under here. We have those white eyelashes showing up again, very similar to the birthday dolls. We like that. She's got a light pink on the bottom and a dark pink on the top and outlining the bottom lip. A nice side glance, and then we do have baby hairs here, and look, they're even styled in stars. I wonder if there's more under here. There is. Look at that. It goes all the way over. I kind of wish there was more of this shown. It's so pretty. So pretty. They did such a beautiful job on her. I love that the makeup's got like a metallic sheen to it as well. She has a, I'm not really sure what this is, harness? It's around her neck with a 13, and then it has these pieces here. The shoulder pieces have spikes on them. And then on this arm, she does have a spiky bracelet. No nail polish, and honestly, something I thought about with her hands here is, could we take the hand from the Hauntlywood doll and put it on here that had the like hand heart thing? I think it'd be really cute. Really cute. She has 2 bracelets. She has a silver one and a pink one, and then a ring with a 13. She's wearing a jumpsuit, I guess you would call it that, or is this a romper? I don't know. It's a one-piece shorts. It is in the cracked mirror pattern, and it does go all the way around the back here. And it's just little shorts. She has that belt that has little hearts on it around the back. It says Noir on the front, and then these chains of stars that dangle down. I kind of wish that the chains of stars were chromed. I feel like a lot of her jewelry could have been chromed just to give it a more collector feel. I feel like this feels very Playline. We could get this and these accessories right on any one of the Playline dolls. And I mean, 100%, the doll itself is Playline. it's just got fancy makeup, and I think what you're really paying for is the accessories and the fashion. And then her tail back here, it came separately, so you had to attach it. Her body still does have that like pearlescent sheen to it that I love. And then her boots. Look at these amazing fabric boots all the way down, and then the bottom is made out of shards of glass and the number 13. So cool. On the bottom, there is nothing. But, I mean, you know what? I'm happy that we don't have object heels, because most of the object heels I'm not a real big fan of. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. And then this is her jacket. It has puffy sleeves, so you can see it attaches here, and then the other piece is over here. So you can pull it down so this is longer on her arm, or you can push it up so it's just kind of like poofy shoulders. So I do really like that kind of, I can kind of choose how I want it to look in that sense of if I like it a little bit up or down, we can make that adjustment there. I kind of like it up around her shoulders more, and then it does poof out all the way around her in that pink, and then it has this really beautiful see-through iridescent black fabric here at the bottom. I really love that. I think she just looks grand in that. I feel like she is very similar to her core doll in a way, that there wasn't much extra thought in her to give her a completely different look. She has a saddle stand, and then the base of her stand is unique. It says Catty Noir on there, and the broken heart mirror, so that's really cool. I really love her. I think she's a very cool, unique addition to the G3 Monster High collection for me. I love Catty. I've really enjoyed all of her dolls, and I probably will continue to enjoy every single one that they make of her, just because I really love her character. I really love her body shape. I think her dolls are just so beautiful, and I really love the color sheen that they do for her body, this purpley black with this pearlescent to it. I love the black and pink, so I really enjoy that. I do enjoy that about Draculaura, and in G3, I really enjoyed Draculaura G3 way more than I did G1 Draculaura. So I do have her core doll right here. She's a little dusty because she sits on this shelf. Any of the new characters, I have a little tiny shelf that I leave them on, and she was the first new character. I was so excited to purchase her when I first moved to New York. I had to wait until I had moved to get her, and I just really love her. I think she's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's a little dusty. But I mean, just looking at that, they do still have the similar side glance, so it's not a new eye screening, if you will. I mean, the makeup is different, of course, but she still has that same side glance. Her makeup, like her lips, are very similar, that faded to light. And then her hair actually is longer in her core doll than it is on this doll. That's ridiculous. I mean, maybe it seems longer just because this one's in a higher ponytail than this one, so maybe that's really what we're seeing. But I don't know, I just feel like she should have had really super long hair. Really super long hair. I would have loved to have seen that on her. You can see it's a very similar silhouette with this back piece that she has on, and then the belt with the double chains, these really high pink boots. So it's not much different. It's just kind of like an upgraded version. It's almost like this is what they would have wanted to do if they could have made it the price point, but this is what they ended up doing. So I guess there is a difference here if you really look at like the fashions and stuff for Playline versus the collector, but I still feel like some of the collector pieces are very Playline. Very Playline. She's so pretty. Well, now we have 3 Catty Noirs for the G3 Monster High collection. I'm a huge fan of G3 Catty. Really enjoy her. and I'm excited to add an extra one to the collection, and a really unique one. We got to vote on this one. All of the things that I chose and voted on were the things that did get chosen. I think the difference was I had different choices in terms of some of the box art, but as far as the doll choices, the choices that I went with were the ones that did get finalized in here, so I'm very pleased with that. She's so cool. I don't know. I really like her. She's worth it to me, and I'm really super excited to add her to my G3 Monster High collection. Well, thanks so much for hanging out and for watching and unboxing this Fang Vote 2025 Monster High Collector G3 Catty Noir. She's really super cool. I really love her. I'm excited to add her to the collection. Let me know in the comments if this was a doll that you voted for, if this is a doll that you did purchase and add to your collection, or if you passed her up because she was G3. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts and opinions down below, hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next thing we open from Monster High, and if we aren't friends yet, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and stick around because I'd love to see you in the next one. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!